Get ready to shine, crafters. Today we're turning up the sparkle with the disco themed card that's all about glitz, glam, and good vibes. I've got my sequins holographic cardstock and of course some disco balls ready to groove. Stick around because this project is going to bring all the sparkle and creativity. Let's boogie into some card making magic. Alright y'all, it's time to get our groove on with today's card project. We're working with the fabulous new release from Carissa Wiley and Spellbinders, and I'm so excited to boogie through this project with you. This release is huge, but don't worry, I'll just be showing off a few of my favorite disco divas today. Let's hustle right into it. Here's what you'll need to stay in step. You'll need the disco balls etch dies because every project needs to be the life of the party, and well, these disco balls are perfect for that. And then you'll need the Shine Bright Sentiment Strips Better Press plates and die set, along with the Sparkle On Sentiments Better Press plates and die set, and the Sparkle Background Glimmer plate, because what's a disco without a little sparkle, am I right? And well, did I show you? I'm not sure if you noticed, but both of these sentiments have matching dies to cut them out. So that's really great. I love when Spellbinders does that. And then you'll need the classic A2 Matting Basic die set. Not part of the collection, but a total backup dancer for this card panel. And we're going to be using the largest die in this set. Spellbinders was kind enough to send me this groovy release, and I'm so thrilled to craft with it. If you're ready to shake things up in your craft room, I've linked everything below. Shopping with my affiliate links helps keep the disco ball spinning, and I appreciate all your support. Alright, let's get into the card making funk and make something that really shines. Before we get started, I just have to show off the card I made. This one's shining brighter than a disco ball, and I'm so excited to share it with you. Check out all that sparkle. This card is ready to hit the crafty dance floor. Look at that. Isn't that super fun? Alright, now that we've had a little sneak peek, let's slide right into making this beauty together. So let's boogie on. Before we dive into today's project, I just had to take a moment to show off this absolutely gorgeous holographic cardstock from Lawn Fawn. There's two different sets here. Seriously, you guys, look at how it catches the light. It's giving me all the disco vibes, and I knew it would be perfect for today's card. I mean, if you're going for a disco theme, why not go all out with that shiny reflective magic, right? I actually found this cardstock over on Amazon because, let's be real, Amazon is a treasure trove for craft supplies. I'll have it linked below in the description box, so if you're as obsessed with it as I am, you can grab some for yourself. You'll be cutting it up and layering it onto all your sparkly projects in no time. Alright, enough of me gushing over paper, but can you blame me? Let's get back to crafting and see how it works its magic onto today's project. Let's get started. Alright, it's time to get to some die cutting. I've got my trusty Spellbinders Platinum 6 die cutting machine set up and ready to go, along with my universal plate system for the cutting. I'm using the A2 Matting Basics die set to create the perfect card panel and layer for today's project. This die set is a must-have for getting clean, crisp layers every time, and I love how easy it makes the whole process. The Platinum 6 is such a workhorse in my craft room. It always gets the job done smoothly. Now we're running everything through the die cutting machine, following the instructions on the universal plate system, creating both the card panel and the layering piece. I just love how easily the Spellbinders Platinum 6 handles these dies, making it super quick and easy to get those perfect clean cuts. The A2 Matting Basics die set makes layering so simple, giving us the perfect foundation for today's card. I'm absolutely in love with this holographic cardstock. It adds so much shine and dimension, just perfect for this project. Now it's time to take things up a notch and get out the disco balls etch dies along with the star dies. These are going to bring such a fun, playful vibe to the card, and I can't wait to see how it all comes together. Let's get everything lined up and ready to cut. We're about to add some serious wow factor to this card. I'm already having so much fun creating this card. This over-the-top holographic cardstock is just blowing me away. It's exactly what this disco-themed card needed. Like I said before, it's the perfect touch of shine and sparkle to really make everything pop. I can already tell this card is going to be something special. Now we're finishing up the die cutting and getting everything ready to move on to the next fun part, hot foiling. I can't wait to add that beautiful shiny detail to really make this card stand out. The combination of die cuts and foiling is going to bring everything together perfectly. Let's get the foiling supplies ready and dive right in. It's time to get out the sparkle background glimmer foil plate and start the hot foiling process. I also found a gorgeous selection of holographic glimmer hot foil rolls that match the holographic cardstock perfectly. How fun is that? The shine is going to be next level on this card. Do you all like to hot foil with your glimmer machine? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what kind of projects you're working on with it, or if you're thinking about giving it a try. Let's walk through the hot foiling process using the glimmer foil plate. First, I'm going to grab the sparkle background glimmer foil plate and set it on the Spellbinders glimmer hot foil system. This machine is designed to add beautiful foiled accents to your project with ease. To start, turn on the machine and give it a few minutes to heat up. There's a handy indicator light that lets you know when it's ready. While it's heating up, I'll cut a piece of the holographic foil to match the size of my glimmer foil plate. Make sure you place the foil shiny side down on the plate. That's important, so the pretty foil transfers onto your cardstock. Next, I'll place my cardstock on top of the foil and add the necessary shims that come with the glimmer machine to create the right amount of pressure. Then I'll press the button to start the foiling process. It'll flash to let you know it's working, and after a short wait, you can remove the platform and run it through your die cutting machine. The pressure from the die cutting machine helps to press the foil into the cardstock, and when you peel away the excess foil, you're left with this stunning, shining design. It's like magic every time. Now it's time to get out the Shine Bright sentiment strips. This is one of the things I absolutely love about the Better Press plates. You can also hot foil them. So that's exactly what I'm doing today. And let me tell you, it's so much fun. The foiled sentiments add such a polished, professional look to the card. And the best part, the plates come with matching dies to perfectly cut out the sentiment strips, making everything quick and easy. Hot foiling and die cutting, what's not to love? Let's get started on adding those gorgeous shiny sentiments. And now we're moving on to the Sparkle On sentiments. We're going to hot foil these beauties as well. Just look how fun this is. The shine and detail you get with hot foiling really takes the sentiments to the next level. Check that out. And they'll pair perfectly with the rest of our card. Let's get them foiled up and ready to add the extra sparkle to the design. Now let's hot foil the Sparkle On sentiments. First, I'll place the sentiment plates on the Glimmer hot foil system and let it heat up. While that's warming up, I've cut my piece of foil and placed it shiny side down on the plate. Next, I'll add the cardstock on top, followed by the shims to ensure enough pressure. Once the machine is ready, I'll press the button, then carefully run it through my die cutting machine. And we're just waiting here for the light to turn. I guess you can't see the light over there, but just sitting here waiting for it. And now we're ready to remove it from the docking station. And we're going to go ahead and run it through our machine, our die cutting machine there. After that, I'll peel back the foil to reveal the beautiful shiny sentiments. And the best part, the matching dies make it super easy to cut them out perfectly. Now I'm lining up the matching dies with the foiled sentiments to make sure they're perfectly aligned. To keep everything in place, I'm holding the dies down with my trusty pink tape so they don't shift as I run them through the die cutting machine. Following the instructions for the universal plate system, I'll sandwich everything together and run it through to get those clean, crisp cuts. Check out this gorgeous foiled sentiment we've got ready to go on top of our card. The shine is just perfect and is going to add that final touch of elegance to our design. I'm loving how it turned out. Can't wait to see it all come together. Now take a look at these beautiful silver foiled sentiment strips. I'm absolutely in love with how they turned out. The shine is just stunning, and having the matching dies makes it so easy to cut them out perfectly every time. No fuss, just clean, precise edges that make your sentiments look super professional. These are going to add such a polished and elegant touch to our card. I can't wait to see everything come together. I've got everything we just cut out neatly stored in my craft stack tray so I don't lose any of these pieces. This tray is a lifesaver for keeping all the little bits organized while I'm working. You can grab these on the Spellbinders site or over on Amazon, and I'll have both the affiliate links listed below in the description. Seriously, these craft stacks trays are awesome for staying tidy while crafting. I highly recommend them. Now I'm just organizing all of my die cuts so I can see what I've got and everything ready for assembling the card. Having everything laid out makes it so much easier to plan the design and see how all the pieces will come together. Once I've got everything in order, we'll dive right into putting this card together. It's time to layer the card panel onto the holographic layer we cut out earlier. This is where the card really starts coming together, and I'm just having so much fun with all this sparkly goodness. The holographic layer is going to add such a beautiful shine. It's the perfect backdrop for everything we've been working on. Now I'm removing the backers from my scrapbook adhesive foam squares and getting ready to add our main card panel to the card base. I'm using my trusty Gina K dot runner here to apply the adhesive to the back of the card panel and then applying it to my card base very carefully, making sure everything is aligned and ready to go. And then we commit. It's time to strategically place down the disco balls. I've got to make sure they're in the right spots so this card can really boogie. I'm playing around with the layout, and these little disco balls are adding all the sparkle and personality we need to make this card shine. Let's get them grooving on the card. These disco balls are just so much fun. I'm seriously loving how they bring this card to life. The shine, the sparkle, it's everything you need for this card that really stands out. And I have to say, this whole collection designed by Carissa Wiley is just amazing. If you haven't watched her, make sure to check out her YouTube channel. She has a lot of great videos. From the disco balls to the sentiments, every piece is full of personality and charm. It's making this project so enjoyable, and I can't wait to keep creating with it. Now let's get ready to add the sentiments and sub-sentiments. This is where the card really starts to come together. I'm playing around with the placement to make sure everything lines up perfectly and adds that extra pop. These sentiments are going to tie everything together and give the card that final polished look. I'm so excited to see it all come to life. Now we're just adding the foam squares to the sentiment here and removing the backers. There's quite a few on here. There we go. Now it's time to place down the sentiments. I'm carefully positioning them to make sure everything looks balanced and just right. These sentiments really pull the whole design together, adding that final touch of personality and meaning to the card. It's looking so good, and I'm loving how everything is coming together. What do y'all think of the sparkly goodness? Was I right about that holographic cardstock or what? It adds so much shine and it really makes this whole card pop. I'm loving how it turned out, and I hope you are as obsessed with it as I am. Now I'm placing the stars around the card that we cut out earlier. I'm loving how they are adding the perfect finishing touch to complement the disco balls and sentiments. Just playing around with the placement to get the balance of sparkle and shine. It's really tying the whole design together. Just a few more stars to place down, and then it's time to bling up this card with some Gina K disco ball sequins. I couldn't resist adding these. They match the design perfectly, especially with our disco theme. These little sequins are going to bring even more sparkle and shine to the card, making it truly pop. Not that it doesn't already pop, but you know, I'm so excited to see it all come together. Okay, y'all, I'm so excited to do a little unboxing in today's video. I just had to share this with y'all. I ordered CZ's Boop Dish from Simon Says Stamp, and I'm beyond excited. I'm a total super fan of CZ, so when I first saw the Boop Dish, I knew I had to have it for my craft room. It's just so stinking cute. Now I'm getting out Gina K's disco ball sequins to sprinkle around the card. I'm so excited. These are the very first gems going into my super cute Boop Dish from CZ. I couldn't think of a better way to break it in. It's perfect for holding all these little sparkly bits while I work. These sequins are going to add that final pop of shine, tying everything together and making this card even more fabulous. Let's get them placed and watch this card really come to life. It's amazing how the little things can bring so much happiness between the sparkle on this card and the absolute cuteness of this dish. I can't help but feel such a sense of joy every time I look at this adorable Boop Dish holding my sequins and see the card coming together with all its shiny goodness. It just makes me happy. Sometimes it's these small details and special little tools that really bring a project to life. And honestly, they are what make crafting so fun for me. We're just about ready to reveal the card, but before we do, I want to take a moment to welcome all my new subscribers and give a huge thank you to my amazing existing subscribers. Your support truly keeps the crafty party going, and I'm so excited to have you here, whether you've been boogieing along with me from the start or you're new to the dance floor. I'm beyond grateful to have you crafting along with me. Y'all make this journey so much fun, and I can't wait to keep shining together. Now let's get ready to disco over the finished card. Just a few more sequins to place down, and then we'll be ready for the grand reveal. I know you've seen it already, but it's still a grand reveal to me. These little sparkles are the perfect finishing touch, and I couldn't be happier with how this card is turning out. It's time to wrap things up and let this card shine on the dance floor. Are you ready to see the disco masterpiece in all its glory? Let's do it. Here it is. Look at that shine. I told you I went a little over the top here with the sparkly goodness, but I couldn't resist. So there you go. Thank you all so much for watching. And that's a wrap, crafters. I hope you enjoyed grooving through the sparkly disco-inspired card project with me. If you had fun and want to see more glitter, glam, and crafty goodness, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Let's keep the crafty party going. Stay fabulous, keep shining, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.